the ground shake.
Down with 3 in the sight. This is probably NaVi's best post-plant positioning they've had all game. s1mple gets underneath of Heaven as well, and he'll be able to cover off anyone dropping down, as well as the information from Zeus, but he needs to do more than that. A silly and great response. Sets up Electronic for an easy frag, but s1mple still waiting to get baited in, and he will. He'll find S-Tech. Now they know he's there. Doesn't matter. He's got so much skill. Turns it around again to find all 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing the best player in CSGO right now. s1mple waking up on the server. I knew as soon as I was kicking off, he saw the 2 names remaining. s1mple and Electronic. 4-on-2, 5-on-2, it doesn't matter. Those boys are capable of pulling off those rounds. s1mple does it all on his own. He did get
in that situation. They all run back, and you're right. They just give everything away. Heroic takes full advantage of it.
Now that's one of those times, if someone's overcalled Zeus and said we should buy, and he's had to run back and accept it and allow it to happen, then he's going to be very upset with that. But if that's his call and they've decided to go in with it, then you're going to feel like, well, we kind of threw that round away. Yes, needed to be more aware of Heroic's presence there towards the lobby, but great push by them. They just had a tactical timeout. They know they've reset NaVi. Why not get stuck in? Why not change the pace and deny them any sort of outside presence? And you can do that best by getting stuck in. It will be a Cillian with the second frag for the CTs. Mertz will find a third. It's s1mple to get a kill, but he only gets an SMG in response. BlameF should find at least one of these kills. s1mple will be have to be okay. Brilliant to find that shot, but he absolutely is left in the 3 versus 1. He's got no bomb, no time. He has got the Molotov. At this point, he just wants a kill to get another $600. We'll get that.
Swings it, absolutely gets that. He might go for this now that he's got that extra 600 as well, because they will be building off of it. Bomb down on ramp. He wants to play the box to cover off his angle, hoping that he was going to get peeked based on noise cues from Decon. He's found Mertz. 9 seconds. He can still get a plant off of this.
Oh my god.
4 seconds is all you need on the clock to do it, and the vent no longer enters into the site, which means he gets that down. friberg has to go the long way. This would be an ace from a 1 versus 3 by s1mple. Who else? As he pulls back the Deagle, he might get positioned on this. friberg's working up the stairs. He's got the head angle. Deagle couldn't find the shot. friberg manages just barely to save the round for Heroic.
An absolutely unbelievable effort there from s1mple. I was building it up.
Perhaps for them after 5, they're 4-0 so far in these rounds. NaVi, pressure certainly on. They would certainly not want to lose the series, let alone a map in this event.
Yeah, that would knock your confidence, absolutely. So s1mple, though, he's confident as ever as he opens things up. BlameF towards CT spawn, rattled by the P250, and that's why we purchased that weapon on the T side, especially superstars like s1mple. He buys armor himself, and his in-game leader Zeus drops the upgraded pistol to give him that one-tap potential so he can go toe-to-toe with those USPs. Demonstrated perfectly there. They get a nice opening pick, and they can slow it right down and use power and numbers here, but still a lot of work to do with 3 CTs waiting at A.
Odds have been fluctuating a little bit throughout. Live betting odds currently on GGBet, 1.3 for NaVi. That's not surprising that they're the favorite against 3.0 on Heroic's side. There's update throughout the course of the match as well, as Nuke got much closer at halftime based on the score, based on Heroic being so far ahead. So friberg, there it is on A, the new look. He's inside of the pit. Edward already out toward the mid wall. That'll give them some potential to 2-2 split onto the A site. Full wrap from s1mple. He's got the opening pick so far, and he'll play for the information. Smoke off library will isolate anyone. Mertz and friberg inside of the site allow s1mple to cover rotations. So far, the crossfire works. Mertz and friberg each finding a kill.
Bomb down, Matt.
Yet another on Zeus, and you're right, bomb goes down on the balcony, which means they have to climb back up just to gather that. s1mple, he would have loved to have stayed over toward library.
They fluffed it. They can't plant this, I don't think.
8 seconds. I'm not sure they can even get up to it. You're right. s1mple's got to get the kill. s1mple realizes now he is going to run away. He'll get away alive. s1mple looking for the ace. It's the only way they win the round, and they get it. It's 5 pistols. That one sloppy. An ace from s1mple, but inconsequential. Round is lost.
What an absolute nightmare. I didn't want to say. I didn't think it would be possible. I thought, okay, they'll recover the flashbang by a little bit of time for Electronic.
Carry his position on the balcony now. Needs to be efficient, and he's manages to get away. Nearly got 2-4. 1 HP for friberg only, but the kill that counts puts them now a man up. Big advantage. Rotation required. Defense thinned out considerably. And BlameF's going to take down Zeus. This could put them on map and series point. It's all down to s1mple. 46 HP, plays on the AUG. He's going to go aggressive. Flashes to counter him off. That'll slow his approach. He does have a kit. cuts the defusal time down from 10 seconds to 5, meaning he's got that extra 5 seconds to try and sort the kills, to sort the positions, but they're so spread out, 180 degrees. Counter peek should, I would have expected come out. S-Tag's actually giving himself up. He's got the nade, or excuse me, his shin out. This is 1 HP. Freiburg, he sits close pit. s1mple's got to go to the pistol, and he runs out of time with 1 HP. He clutches it back. s1mple nearly got away with that.
He absolutely did. Oh my goodness. Nail-biting stuff here. Right down to the wire, but it will be heroic to put.
He's not traded out this time either, so it's somewhat sustainable. The problem being they've lost Flamey at Monster. That's the main access point to the B site. The single smoke covers off the gap on top of the platform, meaning they can rush inside of that smoke, use it as a veil to get the bomb down. And s1mple's really rendered useless in that situation, aside from a bit of luck, which he's going to try and get now. Nearly does. Jame down to 11, but he has to reload. That's when Jame pushes through. Luckily, that reload finished. He's able to get the kill in time to save his teammate, Edward, who found prison in the meantime. Now it's Kicker. All they have to do at this point, really, is exactly this. Apply pressure. The kill's not even the important part.
Oh, God.
They nearly line up for headshots. They're even going to go, of course, s1mple's going to go for a knife. Of course. All they have to do is keep him far enough away from the bomb that they can defuse it, keep that man.
Plays and understand what they have to do to win rounds without disadvantage, like s1mple does apparently with the AUG, as he's doing everything he can to find these frags at the start. It's a 5-on-3, but still can be problems.
Difference this time, however, unlike the last one where s1mple found the 2 opening, he wasn't out of position in doing it, so they actually still had crossfires established, and you can see how that works. Electronic holds the secondary angle. They go looking for s1mple. He gets the kill. They trade the aggression back, and s1mple pops back into position to find his third. Very good trades, very good crossfire set from NaVi. That's pretty much how you play bathrooms off of each other. And it's Fitch left in a 1-on-5. Problem with this as well, there's thankfully residual cash, but winning the last round and then coming back into NaVi winning this, they can actually still be reset immediately after.
Well, bust up with $8,000. If Fitch can somehow get this bomb down, it would help out, but he's got 50 seconds, and the bomb site's actually open now. He can actually plant at Optimus and be absolutely fine, but obviously he has no idea that's going to be clear, and s1mple seems to be retreating at this point. 23 kills to his name, almost certainly going to be 24. You have it. Instead of fully committing through a smoke, running into grenades, you might as well fall back and see if you can play this numbers game.
Buster waits, hoping that someone will get aggressive. Electronic on the other side of it is going to do exactly that, and that's all too easy. Gray screen. Still for Electronic. Anyone could have hit that shot. Buster just positioned himself perfectly. That was the skill involved. The s1mple does find Jame. That'll slow things down. Bomb still not in position. Will come down from long as well, which means they have to confront the AWP yet again. The problem being, he doesn't have any support to his right. He's relying on a smoke and a smoke only to buy himself security. He's dropped the bomb. Time is running low. Look at s1mple go. He's got support down from Edward. Finds for another, but Crizin able to drop him. Not enough time to plant this. This is over. Zeus knows it. Has to be 4 seconds on the, but he'll go down. Nothing he could do about it.
What?
That's a triple? No way. Gets his through his teammate, kills Crizin and Fitch. That's ridiculous from s1mple. We have to see a replay of that. That's insane. Even Edward and Flamey can't believe what just happened in chat right now. That's unreal. It was basically 3 players killed. Unfortunately, one his teammate.
Yeah,
but that's insane to win back long in that circumstance.
I haven't seen anything like that before. A triple kill with a team killing there before. That's kind of insane. They're all baffled on the server right now. And just 1 smoke and a couple of flashbangs. The B splits are so prevalent in these pistol rounds that you might see that straight away. s1mple, the star, gets headshot but delivers 1 right back to the face of Fitch.
That's commitment. When you've already taken that much damage on an angle that actually is difficult to sort and can easily be peeked, counter-peeked from Cat. Commitment. He gets 1, gets away. Oh, the flash. He lines up 2 more. Gap and the smoke bomb down inside of it. Massive drama now for Crizin as he finds himself in a 1 versus 4, and s1mple stays alive. Flamey adds the final kill. It's NaVi with a third pistol in the series. First of this game. They did fall shy in a 1-on-1 last time around.
Well, there we have it. Will there be any sort of buy here from the T side? I would doubt it.
1 on that. Kicker able to slide back out with the deagle damage done, and they'll back away on it.
This is now a really nice position for Avantgarde. You've got the defense questioning where you're heading towards. You've shown so much presence towards long. The great thing about Dust 2 is you can get to the other bomb site relatively quickly. It's a long rotation, but you can be on the other side of the map when they've got to go and hold long at this point. But Edward has dropped a really nice smoke there. That's going to buy some time. Has he got anything else left there? He's got an incendiary and an HE and call for backup. That smoke is everything. No doubt in my mind NaVi win this round at this point.
Good lineup. Fantastic from s1mple. Pretty easy. It seems incredible to fire through smoke and find targets, but it's obvious at that point, as you say, exactly what they're up to. It's a very linear hallway. He just gets the job done. Pretty clinical. And it's NaVi closing in on this again. We talked about it. Dust 2, they went down a map on their choice. Dust 2 hasn't been favored.
This guy's good. He's going to have to be exceptional to find a kill here.
Doors is not a bad decision because he can get in and out of situations, finds one kill, exactly that. Runs down, gets the AK, isolates it to a one-on-one. Entirely winnable because the bomb still ticks. And each second further favors s1mple because all he has to do is play it. Nate's going to get him off it, gets to the window. That's brilliant. That was positional 100%.
I love the fact I question his decision to buy up the armor there, Matt. He is going to be finding the damage first. Gade rotates over. Excellent grenade. That softens him up nicely, and he gets himself in a decent position as well.
He does. Caribbean sneaking in behind. Just the 3 Augs to work with. HP in their favor, but s1mple's always so aware. Turns around with the AWP. Gate though comes back out from Cubby. Get right position. We used to call it. He famously played that fence time and time again. And yet still s1mple finds it in a one-on-one. AWP versus the Aug, which is out toward middle. Leaving CT spawn now is Volda. Top player on either squad going head-to-head as s1mple has to hold with the smoke down, unaware of exactly where Volda's going to arrive from. But that Molotov, incendiary rather, gives away the fact that he is toward mid. Still, though, s1mple considers doors. He has to look window. Dropped in, he's heard it. He's turned it around, still has to hit an incredibly close and skillful shot on an AWP. Forget the scope, no crosshair. He's just going to have to get it perfect, and he absolutely does. My God, s1mple, time and time again.
How does he always play it to perfection? There's no mistakes. You can't poke any holes in his approach to that NaVi now. So yes, we discussed this going in. A map they're trying to add into their pool. Up and down results so far. It seems like the CT side, we casted this at Pro League a few times, the CT side, especially that B side of the map, was a massive problem for them. And we'll see now with the s1mple AWP coming out, will KD be able to land the shot this time?
Gets there aggressively. He did land it. Credit to him. Zeus just happened to be jumping, and therefore it was the shin bone that he clipped. The only portion of the body, the legs, that aren't a one-hit kill from the AWP. s1mple shows us that the torso certainly is. He'll take down both Gary, AZ, now Volda as well. Just dancing behind the boxes. Full control and catches Gade jumping back as well. Finally, NaVi win a CT round, and it comes on the back of 4 op kills from s1mple.
Nice. We'll see if that's a possibility.
The vent dives haven't been as prominent as of late.
It's not so much about diving now anymore, it's just getting in the vents and forcing a rotation. You can't really do as much as you can. AZ will show us how to get down there, but you'll see all he can really do now is wait for rotations, hopefully get a kill. He can't rush a plant, for example. He just has to hold up and see if he can make them uncomfortable.
And you can see why as well the vents are so hard to take now. No smokes to extinguish that Molotov. He actually took 60 damage just getting in position with a pistol. s1mple on secret needs to be aware of the fact that AZ is down there because he actually could backstab. He's found Flamey as well on that CZ. s1mple smoke behind to extinguish the flames. Man, oh man, what a clinic. So precise every single peek.
It's so good to watch.
Like, time that
again have been gained by NaVi, and that's a big problem for Vitality. They're left wondering what's going to happen now. It could be an A go, could be an B go, so how do we rotate accordingly? Smokes goes down, s1mple gets another kill, now it's all up to Saivo. He needs 1 or 2 kills here.
Wasn't expecting that, that doesn't stop him fragging, and another one! Flamey gone, it's just s1mple left, and of course he re-peeks into him, now s1mple's got a shot. 2 versus 2. He's got such an understanding, he knows Alex is there. Choosing to back away though, because he realizes time is of the essence. Bomb retrieved by Electronic, and I think s1mple, has he faked the runaway to catch a CT pushing up the middle? He didn't necessarily have plans for it, but Electronic will shut him down. And my goodness, 1 re-peek into s1mple could cost you a round.
What a beautiful play by s1mple. You question, was he doing that on purpose? And I assure you, he was. That was just beautiful counter-strike by individual s1mple.
Apex. Okay, this frag, he hasn't even hit a single bullet. s1mple finds 4. Wow, that's what happens when you have...
Again, Vitality opting for a very slow start to the round, making sure that nobody's pushing anywhere. You can see on the minimap, you have a guy towards the A-bomb side, making sure nobody pushes. You have Flamey going for the aggressive peek, not hitting it though, but it gives them a lot of information that you have an AVP towards the B-bomb side. That's why they comfortably can take middle now. s1mple not having it though.
Yeah, comfortable's a strong word when s1mple's in the server. Double. And I think a triple, my goodness. Oh baby, a triple. s1mple is not going down easy. He wants a second over.
Not in his favor, unfortunately. And that makes things a little bit more even though. Twist now with the frag, s1mple with the AWP, and NaV in a really awkward position on the other end of the crosshair. That is s1mple. 13 rounds on the board for Natus Vincere.
The most important kill of that entire round for me was Zeus in the window position, jumping through, able to take down Stewie, and then he pivoted back. He didn't hang around. He cleared that position out, and then he went to help Electronic at spawn. I feel like if they weren't able to get that kill, they're going to have to worry about Stewie in that position late round when the bomb goes down. s1mple doesn't feel as safe going for that cap pick, being able to get the 2 kills from that position. And right now, NaVi have grabbed the lead. 13 rounds in their favor. Money is in a bit of a... s1mple almost gets taken down, but he'll respond. He'll take down Stewie.
Now, you were talking about that exact scenario, Chad. You said the exact same thing. Have that Krieg hold there, maybe put some spam down, but in this instance, it was Stewie 2K that got punished. Liquid now on match at series point with a man deficit.
Bit of a blunder there as well. They missed the mid-door Molotov, so that means they can't clear Edward out of position. He gets to stand close. We can see that nobody from NaVi is over towards that B-bomb site, so it's an open avenue right now, but you wouldn't expect that. This is a gamble from NaVi.
It is very much a gamble. And for Nitro to be pushed up there on catwalk does give them somewhat of a flexibility, even if he does just dump all of his grenades over there and try to sell an A hit. It's certainly going to be on this B site, and they're going to run into the Undertaker himself. Backing off just a little bit, maybe a bad read overall. But now when he re-peeks it, he gets a double. That is instrumental and keep...
Important. Kuikert's been pulled out into sidewalk. He's in the open. He does get one. Edward coming through the smoke now. Biding his time. He's going to hold connector off. This bomb site is lost, and it's all down to the flank. Electronic's going to meet them, but he's only got a CZ. He needs this first kill. There's Fitch. He's got it. One more. He knows the footsteps. Can't convert.
2-on-2 now. There is a kit. Smoke and a couple of flashbangs on the side of Edward. He's got a smoke of his own, plus the AUG. s1mple with the Desert Eagle, but don't take this man lightly, otherwise he will punish you. Smoke onto the side is going to draw s1mple out into the open, but importantly, Buster's been dealt with from Edward, and there is s1mple through the smoke. NaVi will get their first round in a while and pull it back to 6-3.
Little bit of trickery. You got to love that from
Round of Vanguard. Gonna start to whittle away at NaVi's armory.
I think Electronic must have saw something. s1mple definitely saw Buster, but Electronic is waiting this whole time. He knew it was going to be a fake. I think he heard Crizzen, might have actually done some damage. Crizzen down at 12. That was from his teammate. Didn't know he was that deep. The AWP on s1mple, but Zeus is the next man up, and low HP. This could do it. If he gets aggressive, forces them into the arms of s1mple, it's exactly what happens. And there's the follow-up with the USP. Doesn't even need the AWP at that range. A triple kill. s1mple sends Avantgarde packing. They do get a plant. And they're going to have a 2-round losing bonus.
Trying to cause chaos, trying to lock them onto the B site. Doesn't want to leave them with the option to rotate. Zeus has read the fact that it was only a single AK firing. He's actually going to get towards CT. They give up Arch momentarily because Edward will play in conjunction with him. The smoke's still down on that side. It's not like they can really justify going through yet. Instead, it's just going to hold the mid-wall. Working with Guardian on the bomb toward the A site aggressively, but correctly. And s1mple still lurks inside with the AWP. Go around, it's Edward impressively with a UMP at that range that finds the headshot first. Opening kill, s1mple's following it up. Now he's rolling as Adren drops. And Zeus still holds. There's no one over toward B. They've not fallen off of it. They haven't come up with an alternative motive in this round. It's still with 15 seconds, all or nothing on the A site. They can justify going late because they've got money. Rain, he's gonna go. They're gonna feel like Noah on an overcast day because the rain won't stop. He's swinging through. s1mple finds one, but finally it's turned around. s1mple shuts down Rain, and it is 8-3.
Felt like it was going to happen again. The advantage found there for AK-47. Finally showing us what it's capable of. As now he looks for his second kill up against Zeus. Takes a bit of damage, decides to fall back. Wise move.
But they've hatched another plan when the first fell through because it's s1mple. Over toward B. Well, he falls back after the first. He's alone. Slipshot Cavalier. He tries to peek it again, and he will. He absolutely will. Half human, half machine, looking straight through the lens. s1mple finds a round again. NaVi.
Right now, it's Rain and CT spawn, but he can steal a plant away here. Absolutely. I don't think Rain will justify the push in. Even if he does, he's greeted with a Desert Eagle bullet from hell. They're trying to wallbang him now, and s1mple actually has a chance here.
He just barely got to the gun, but I don't know if he's going to be spotted. Somehow gets away. No peek from Guardian. He thought the push might be coming aggressively. This situation suddenly turned. Zeus, he's got an M4 picked up to work with, and he's just toying with Olaf at this point in time. He's holding him off. And s1mple's waiting, and Guardian's got to go. AWP for Guardian as well, and s1mple's not moving at all. Spotted already, damage done. s1mple goes back out. Now Olaf gets Zeus, but it's all for naught because s1mple so far removed, and the top bomb's ticking so fast. Major in Poland.
Yes, in Krakow, that's right. It's been to so many finals with NaVi, 3 of them. They've never picked up the trophy. What's happened there? The damage comes through. It's Alo and Aleksandr that take most of it out of 16 and 30 respectively, as they push towards the main entrance here. flamie good for 1, and s1mple needs to get the hell out of there. He's got the AWP. He gives this up, and a chance he gets up the round, but he is spot on as usual. Double kill comes from the AWP, and X7 with the saved all, trying to keep the dream alive, but s1mple, he makes it an absolute nightmare to save the AWP, might persuade him to go for it. They probably would either way, considering they're 1 round away from that point. This is wonderful from s1mple. But at this point now, with the AWP saved, they'll take a timeout and work out how they're going to approach this. I'm almost certain they buy into the round. Yeah, 4,600 on X7. Alo already has the AWP. It'd be a rough buy. But the AWP up there, I think you have to go for it. You're not going to get, well, it's unlikely you get 5 rounds in a row, to be fair. And
a quick shot flashed off. Now they go aggressive. 3 over toward B. The one time they want to try and split mid.
It's looking good in terms of the CT setup here. The AWP towards window, and then he got Sergey towards the scaffolding. It looks so good, but Sergey can still recover this. Doesn't go for the trigger discipline. Finds that first frag, but I don't think he gets much more out of this. He finds a headshot on Zeus. There's no trade potential. It's up to s1mple now to hit the shot, and he absolutely will. 3 versus 2, and they have B bomb side control.
And s1mple has that smoke. It's gone. Flash out, Aleksandr, he knows he's trapped in. s1mple's just watching it. Looks away at the exact moment he comes out, but take heart, sweetheart. Because s1mple will take it from you, and he goes down. Ariel's left with nothing to do. He's got a 1-on-3, and he'll just sit it.
Almost fell apart due to a whiff of the AUG. This was wonderful, though. s1mple getting it done. Gets them over the finish line of this round just about. So tense. You can see what it means to him. Desperate to get in that grand final. They have a 5-3 lead on the CT side for now. They take the timeout. Maybe just a couple of clocks only here, Matt, and they're going for a B rush. This time 2 players waiting for them to run through the flames, and Zeus is on for a big spray down here with the AK-47.
He's got 1 already. He was on for a big spray down, you're right. Unfortunately, they didn't really get in the right positions for him, so it was a big ask, and it might be the same problem they had last time they exploited Zeus inside of the site. s1mple. He's back, and he's back yet again.
Now, I was going to say it's not really good enough against Glocks to allow the bomb down and trade out 2-on-2, but got the AWP. Molotov down to connector. This is going to be dicey for him. He will go down. Edward gets the first pick. Recovery needed here. s1mple back on the AWP, looking for any push towards short.
Aleksandr though wants to swing out through the smoke. How? Oh, there's not enough superlatives for s1mple. He gets yet more through a smoke, and that is finally something going their way. But the HP's not all there. It is if flamie can find further shots. They want to tie this back up. They don't want to let this get out of hand. And it's just X7 that they have to deal with. But remember, they need to keep players alive. He nearly caught them off. s1mple getting the shot, but they go down to 3 living on a massive reset potential.
They must know that there's a player here, there's a presence over towards CT. They've been able to find Advent, so now sitting 5v3, pretty comfortable with this foothold over in Ivy. From here, they could look to wrap towards B, they can hit the A bomb site, and as Electronics clearing it out, they will just decide to head towards A. They're not going to outbrain themselves and try to go for any grand rotates or anything here. Sitting healthily with the man advantage, they know they can do this, but the bomb's been dropped, and there's only 7 seconds left. Surely not. Kaze, he's just trying to run away. He's just looking to try and survive, but they get it down in the nick of time. 1 second to spare as Electronic plugs in the numbers. And Kaze now at a 1-on-3. He can hear s1mple hounding him down. s1mple, it's blood in the water, and he's come knocking. Kaze falls. NaVi up 12-6. And 4 kills from s1mple in that round. You know, we haven't really had to...
Whereas NaVi get a good opportunity to dictate the pace. Yes, Harry?
Pardon?
I thought you had something you wanted to say.
Oh, no. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I thought you had a point you were making. It's going to be an inside
I don't have
hit.
many of them.
No, it's going to be an inside hit. That's all you need to know. And Vici don't have a lot of utility to stop this.
Yeah, they really don't. They're just going to have to try and get it. I was going to try and get it done with the rifles. Freeman might have had the answer, but not quite able to hit the head of Electronic. That's bringing him down to 3 HP in the process. Flamey holding close to connector. s1mple, so fast on that trade. Oh, but Orman, how's he even managed to get here? I honestly don't know. There's so many players inside of the bomb site still, or at least there were. He was all the way down past oil. The only issue is with s1mple and Zeus holding at ramp. He's going to struggle. It's s1mple, 1 HP, no scope, 3 kills for him in that round. 15-6 map point.
NaVi are just, they can't do anything.
Oh, but there you go. Finally, they've been able to deal with Orman, and they've been able to reclaim that 4-on-4. Now, so much damage done onto Kaze and Zoking earlier on in this round. Makes you feel like NaVi are very much in the driving seat. There's Freeman isolated over at ramp. That's going to be Zeus to find him. s1mple, in the meantime, wrapping up into heaven, and he's done so silently, so they've got no clue that he could be in this portion of the map just yet, although the longer he takes, the more they're going to start to suspect, with ramp room falling to NaVi control.
Oh, Advent's in a crazy position here. If he can just get maybe 2 kills, he's done a lion's share of work. They haven't even checked him. They didn't even spot him. He's going to take down Zeus. The bomb's dropped. Unable to get more done. s1mple stays true on the AK. Electronic will find Kaze, and there it is. Finally, NaVi stabilized. And that all came from a bit of an over-rotation towards outside. s1mple was over towards main, and a player was pushing towards those CT boxes.
Looks like GG better, the ones taking the gambles at the moment.
Oh dear. That's not a good start for your T rounds. Xantares is down, the power player. New addition to Big. Obviously, Nex is the most recent player, but he's reintroduced after being on the bench for a while.
Look at the awareness from s1mple. He knows how deep a T could potentially be. No chances being taken, it seems. Minute 15, Tizian thinking to himself, surely I can find an entry. The grenade starts to stream in. Surely there's footsteps are heard. Ooh. Straight to the head, of course, from s1mple. That window position is being dominated by man like s1mple.
He's so good.
They were in position to split the B bomb site, but now they're moving off short towards A. And who can blame them? s1mple's on B. Let's go towards A.
He is so damn good. Opening frag, single-handedly defending against that attack. That could have been, if he just misses one of those shots, there's just so many opportunities for Big, but there is 0 opportunities, as you mentioned. s1mple's around, it seems.
Trying to invite a shot, trying to get information before exposing too much of himself. Looking at 2 frags in connector, and now there are weapons to collect. They've got a man advantage as well. 40 seconds on the clock, they could do with a little more. Tizian pushing through ramp again, it seems, to make sure he has that information that will help to plant the bomb, and indeed, s1mple's got an AWP, but there are 30 seconds on the clock.
They got to move fast. The bomb indeed rotating through towards the B-bomb side. Nex has to stop it. He's the only person that can stop this from getting really out of control. A couple kills, that's all he needs. There's number 1. s1mple's the next guy, the boss with the AWP. And Nex, he's got so much to worry about. And s1mple knows exactly what to do. Takes him out. And what an unlikely round to pick up. It's not over just yet, however, but they have a really good chance there. s1mple on the AWP. Defending already with 3 kills in this round. He may have to get all 5 at this rate because Zeus is critically wounded. 4, and that's number 5. Of course it is. s1mple with the ace. They started the round with 4 clocks and a deep from NaVi, but NaVi keeping it chill for now. It's a light amount of utility exchanged. 1 minute left, and NIP just been sitting still. We should expect the... Oh, hello. Okay, well, that's a nice frag from s1mple. He's had enough of waiting around here. He's taking the game straight to NIP. 3 kills. He's just ruining this round for NIP. Oh, God. Perhaps they can find a cheeky kill or 2. There you go. There's 1. Rez. Get some damage in there. Oh, my God. Dragon's picked up 1 with a USP. I don't know if there was an assist in there or something. Oh, my God, Rez.
Oh, my God.
2 Deagle headshots. And now there's just 2 NaVi players remaining. This is exactly what we were talking about. Lekra and Forest not even activated just yet. And the AK is in hand. No damage done by Rez, but he has done enough here. s1mple and Flamey now have to find a way to win this round. But there could be CTs anywhere.
Missed the mark. At this point, s1mple may just want to take some CTs out so they're not able to pick more weapons up. Oh my God, that's ridiculous from s1mple! How on earth has he done that? 1 versus 3. We were talking about damage. He just wiped them all out. He deleted them. He sat on the backspace button. There's no characters on the page. Dan, I'm done. 2D8 bomb site. They don't really have much other option. There is one smoke grenade, but I think no warning and trade fragging is the order of the day.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. NMP are definitely fearing the attack into a bomb site, and here it comes. Actually tag onto Electronic there, but Draken will take some hits, as will Get Right. This, oh my god, s1mple is bodying people with a deagle. 3 quick deagle frags, and all of a sudden, it's all falling apart for NIP. NaVi was so weak on their buy, they had no utility. They had to just walk in and frag, and that's absolute.
Another one maybe taking a boost away. I love picking that position. Oh, that's the bomb planter as well. That's another tag. Oh no, the smokes have disappeared. This is disastrous, or it sounds like it might be. 4v4. And try and calm things down. Oh my god, it's happening, Dan. Not like this. s1mple again with the scout. He's unstoppable. He's got 3 kills so far. Rez in a 1 versus 4 with a UMP long-range spray.
No.
The headshot, of course. We saw the 4K with the scout from Nico. We see one from s1mple as well.
Oh, he was a little rebel. Elige fully converted. I thought he saw the head. Laser was dead on it. From our perspective, bird's eye, it looked like they could see each other. Obviously, not quite. Not fast enough in the case of Zeus.
Great flash.
Flash indeed. He'll find Ethan. s1mple's got the kill instead over his shoulder, and he's got more as well on the next shot to Breezy. Bomb goes down once more inside of the site. They've got to commit to it. Search the one that needs to do so. Finds it, and Tarek complements that. And he's in behind, looking for the flank, but I think their positioning is far too great this time by 7-4 for NaVi.
Zeus doing a very good job to survive there.
This would normally be your reset situation. Him, and he looks away because he knows there's one on either side. He does it all wrong. At least keep your gun. If you're walking into a doorway, you might want to look forward.
But why is Cirque turning around?
It's a good point. I don't know why he is, but he does for whatever reason. Maybe his teammate did spot him when he went into the vent. I'd have to see the third perspective in that, the player at jungle. He may have just seen enough of him because he was coming that direction.
Well, this is s1mple, and it is a 1-on-3, so anything becomes possible here. Get it first.
Oh my god! The player jumped straight into him, bomb planted, s1mple, yet again misses the shot this time. Oh! And he turns around, Cirque, he was on the pistol. How does s1mple win these? How does he do it every single time? No time on that bomb. 7 for NaVi.
Can we just watch NaVi games?
Can we just watch s1mple's POV?
Oh my god.
Look, he's got a smirk. Even he's smirking now. Even he in through the already dashed vent at window, but makes noise when he lands. And Electronic should have heard that. Apparently not. Apparently just out of his audible range. And he's watching out the vent. They got caught off. Breezy with one. Q's in Cirque for the other. He wants to do what he can, but Ethan. This is an incredible retake so far. Zeus with only 1, but it is s1mple left alive. Wasn't capable last time. This time he might be.
Oh my god!
What is that transfer on the third? And s1mple hit Cirque as well? No way he hit that third shot. That makes
He holds his side because every time I watch, he has a new smoke, a new flash. He understands.
So many lineups on this map.
Yeah, he understands that his individual ability is not there, so he needs to supplement to s1mple. Well, supplementing this B defense with the AWP. There he is.
Yeah, he's going to get inside of the site with that as well. Oh, slows down one, knows the lineup perfectly to the window. Breezy's got Zeus, but s1mple on the site with an off. That's good enough. Up close, hits it. He's given Electronic and Flamey all they need to work with, but Ethan's got other ideas. Bomb picked back up in his hands. Electronic might have outdone him here, though. Around toward the Bartmans, high above. Sometimes twice, 3 times a game.
He shrugs it off every single time. So we will see the investment come in from the side of Ents. Deagle for X7. Sergey has a Deagle of his own. Obviously, Ariel with no money left in the bank. He's going to stay very conservative. Alexi B and Alu on that saved AK. Bit of damage done to Zeus early here. He was towards the low ramp position, so he's been chunked on down. The rotation has come in, so there is support there. s1mple gets a kill. Make that a second. Sergey's going to get the better of Zeus towards inside. Flamey knows there's one towards the pop train. Nade's going to trail on in a little bit too late. Sergey left on 3 HP. He wasn't able to get the dropped weapon from the fallen player of Zeus. And now it's Alu coming towards the yard position. Seeing if we can find anyone in rotation. Might get a kill here. Almost gets the better of Edward, but things are looking a little bit too easy for NaVi in these early stages. s1mple finish it off through the box. And they only lost Zeus in that one. So now they've definitely stabilized their economy. 2 rounds back, it felt like it was on a knife's edge. And here is over towards A for Ents here to note. That Molotov wasn't enough to scare them away. I think X7 will drop his smoke momentarily, and they don't have to cheat back towards B just yet. So into 4 players, NaVi are going to go. They need the individuals to step up right now and pull out some big entry frags.
Back in. Alexi's lucky to get away, 14 HP. Aerial is gone. He got one with an nade though. s1mple may have taken him down, but he found Edward instead. Sergey sitting in the pit, catches off the plant. 14 seconds, they've got to get out. s1mple gets only one in return. Jumps up and somehow finds Sergey, but he hasn't found the bomb. He will now. And he goes away from default because he doesn't want to get naded. He also knows there's a flank, and he also knows he needs position. Whoa! He actually gets the first one. He's got a chance. He knows Alu's up close, and he sneaks around. Oh, that's what we like from s1mple.
The crowd absolutely loving that one.
Zeus from s1mple, so they don't have to do any misalignment in position, and then he drops inside of the pit.
Just note Alexi's flank here. He can take a lot of time and come through halls even if he wants to. It looks like it will be middle, but this could be instrumental right here from the in-game leader events. Only has an MP9 to work with, but nades to flush out s1mple's position.
Gets it. Oh my god. He only had a hand, a finger to fire at. And he's not done. They know he's there, but that doesn't make it easy. Alu, he does get the shot over top, all onto Zeus. Time ticks on the bomb, but the kid is there. You're right, there's time enough. Jumping up, though, Zeus is able to hold the line. Now we're seeing what NaVi's capable of. 11-11.
Boiler and the halls position. And it looks like they want to just go straight back towards A, but they have to deal with 3 players over towards this quad position. We've got Edward up close and personal, Electronic in the site, and then it's just s1mple's position of being on the balcony watching Boiler. That could be the real spoiler here. Renegades are postured in alt mid. They've got Jacob and Boiler. They're ready to execute. This is going to come in any second.
Good position for s1mple. Tries to just look downwards onto them, and that's how he feels about life, perhaps. Such disdain. And he's got time to get the gun back out. Smoke, they back off. I thought they might push through to try and take him down. Massive
big gap.
Massive. Bigger gap in that smoke than in Madonna's teeth. Faction goes the other way instead. They get caught out for it. Bomb down in the arch. Good recovery to get Electronic, but that's when Zeus strikes. Bomb down yet again, and s1mple. He just came back around and finished what he started.
So the closeness of that eco round previously, with all the guns being taken away and Jacob with.
When does he peek? When does he try and go on this? s1mple sees him up above. Likewise, he's spotted in return, smokes himself off, and s1mple will take the initiative to get away. There's no need to stay up there. He left for dead. s1mple gets Azza as a result. He got him as well. He got Lias. Oh. On top of the box. He might have done it. Electronic closes Satisfaction. Game done in one shot. Further.
A play. Zeus is going to come late through connector, but the real action is going to be s1mple coming out of Palace and how well JKS can do dueling. Now we've seen him in the majority of occasions come out in a successful position, but this time round it means a lot more.
Grat swinging out again, unaware that Zeus was so deep. Got taken down by him. JKS though is again back behind that box. Find a Molotov for that position because JKS owns it. Oh. s1mple just owns them all. Lee is down. He's got a one before that, and bomb planted. Jacob in a 1-on-2. s1mple staying close on triple. Peeks it, got it. No mistake about it. Hat trick for him, and 4 now for NaVi.
Easy as you like there. NaVi are really punishing Renegades here, who, with 4 in a row, don't have the max loss. If this goes from 8-0 to 8-7...
That kind of speaks about the new system.
Well, look, it's the Doomsday scenario. However, they have won at 3 and lost it twice. They lost to Ents today. We saw that one live. They beat Vici 16-6.
In the 2 train maps, I just want to point out quickly. Today, that is. Electronic now has 51 kills.
Okay, so he's a bit of a, I don't want to say train specialist because he's good everywhere, but maybe he stands up.
Train aficionado.
Shines a little bit more, so Renegades are going to be allowing JKS solo inside here. He's trying to peek for information. Won't see anything. Oh, there we go. He is going to spot up one. The bomb's going to follow on through. They do have a Smoke and a flash on Zeus, and once again, the P250 on s1mple. Gratisfaction's rotated on over. It's going to be this inside hit any moment, but they're not ready for it. They haven't actually put the right pieces in the right places, so JKS, third highest red player in the tournament, he's going to have to get 2 flashes, so they're heading over towards top mid early to allow Crims to use that P250 to duel against s1mple, so this could be a very great start here. Either way, as Post on up, s1mple breaks the vent. Actually was the cue for them to come on out.
We're doing what we can to at least assist in s1mple's getting kills. He's gotten 1, remember pistol last time. Found 2. This time he's equaled that. Looking for JW, he's got 3. Doesn't need to do much more, but he won't. Oh, he unfortunately succumbs to exist. Thankfully, they all pursue and chase him down before he can get away. He was a little bit too far back. I think you don't even know what's on the other side. Maybe don't mess with it.
I don't feel like it needs a caution sticker on it. That's pretty self-explanatory at that point.
Yeah. In other words, unless you're 100% certain there isn't someone on the other side, don't bother. Did s1mple just get both? Broly and a twist, gone, removed in 1 shot. Who else other than s1mple, and he's looking to close it. Somehow missed out on Exists, but everyone knows where he is. 3 up. Exists clutch this back again. Yesterday's clutches were done on Brain, not Brawn. AK is first to go in. Broland's already got him. CZ and a dink onto s1mple. This is looking possible. 21 seconds. They're saving bomb back. They might be. Maybe lining up from utility. 1 HP for s1mple. Edward got through the smoke. There's a player behind him. He's not aware. JW can't find him, and that's going to be s1mple to save him. He came out. They couldn't find each other in the smoke, and s1mple to plant Edward again. Twist goes down. There's only 15 HP between the two of them. Exist has more, but he only has a deagle. He started this. He funneled him to this side of the map. But the Molotov keeps him off for a bit of time. Picks up a MAC-10. That'll certainly do. The HP as it is. He's dinked. He's 2 HP. s1mple closes it. What a bit of teamwork.
50 seconds on the clock. Taco in a pretty classic position here. Doesn't need to overcommit. Just needs to try and slow them down, steal a kill away, and just be a nuisance, essentially.
Just showing his head, and doesn't want to re-peek it. Don't really blame him. Electronic making it a 3 versus 4. And we still have about 35 seconds on the clock as they start to make their way down. Shooting through the door, and s1mple's going to take down Taco. He just absolutely outplayed him, didn't he? 25 seconds, and now they're going to go for the bomb plant. Nobody there to stop it either, and just like that, it's a 3-on-3 as Fallen comes in, takes down so s1mple again to take down for... Almost happened.
Let him in! What happened? He blocked himself. Did he close the door?
I'm not sure. Somebody's going to have to get the blame. I'm not sure if it was Electronic on the one side or not, but now it's a 1 versus 2.
He was away. It was done. Electronic brings it down to the 1v1, however. coldzera, no kit, no utility, jumps around the corner and is in desperation, and it's gone horribly wrong once again. A 5 versus 3.
The tip of T-Ramp, but s1mple tips his hat to Magis, blows his head off, and will still set up Dupree in this situation. Edward, he's going for the same banked grenades that we saw Zeus throw. Second time we've had a player in this corner, and so far not needed, but now he's going to activate 1, 2, and nearly that 3rd one. Edward's going to put him down, and funny enough, this is NaVi still established in a 3v2 situation until bomb gets cut off by device. He has to watch his flank, doesn't expect s1mple to be in there, and now Zipex, of course, to try and clutch.
And his spot's been refreshed, so the bomb goes to the site. s1mple moved into a strong position, and he comes out with the UMP frag. So that, for a lot of reasons, was a very strange round. Now, that held that Cons player by himself. The retake is now on, but NaVi are in pretty good spots. And it seems like Astralis are not entirely sure if they want to take this on.
Yeah, Device actually smokes off the top of Banana. This is going to put Magic in a weird position where he has to go jumping over the smoke, and in doing so, finds Flamey. Now it falls to s1mple. And as he peeks off of construction, he does get himself the first kill, and he even gets the second. That's NaVi with 5. They find their opening to the B site. You set s1mple up to succeed, and he...
6 smokes on the map at the moment, and Rush is charging down that long position, but s1mple's gonna spot him. What does he do now? Starts to fall back, and he'll put a deep smoke grenade in, which could suggest that he could be deep. Maybe a change of pace from Cloud9. Do NaVi over-rotate? There's a tag through the smoke from s1mple. A warning shot. Rush is on 1 HP.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the margin of error is there. If he stands 2 units closer to Simple. Does he die? I don't know how that works, but he somehow does survive. And that might end up being a huge difference because he's got a Molotov and a flashbang. Just holding, keeping that utility alive is a big deal. And they'll start to creep up towards the long position. Electronic with the off angle. Maybe Simple will try to bait them out. And all the lineups here could be real. We have a double for Simple. Is there another one in store? No, Electronic. They feed into him. It's worked out perfectly for NaVi. They survive with all 5.
Very rage-inducing.
NaVi this time not playing retake though. They're committing to the fight within the B bomb site. Simple's dropped in. No flashbangs to help Flamey out here. He's used his only one, so Flamey's got to hit his shots, but caught with a smoke in hand. He's gone down. It's now just Simple calling desperately for Zeus to come and help him out once again. Wendigo dropping the bomb, and it's rallied down into the pit. Simple's doubled it 3 as Bubble emerges through the smoke. Simple locks down the B-bomb site alone.
Into Graffiti. This is a very weird round. NaVi have kind of been separated from one another here, but Simple has alleviated a lot of the pressure with that kill onto ships.
Edward just needs to make sure they don't get caught in any kind of rotations, any flanks. This drop from the connector as well, where Victor was earlier on, spotted. Electronic pushing to spawn, and Blockers won that duel. That's a huge fight to win, because now Wendigo, they have skin in the game. They have a chance to win this round. AK's been picked up. Simple scoped in on the wrong side of things, but he backs off luckily enough. Spots Bubble. No, he doesn't. On the back line, coming in from the flank. Misinformation. And Victor will be able to find Edward as well. Now, Simple being pinched from short and long side. Orb scoped the wrong way. He will get aggressive and finding Victor in doing so. It's just this monster flank, and Bubble's pushed up. Simple, somewhat aware, seemingly knowing the smoke is down, a spray is through, but Simple can't connect the shot, and the bomb's not for him as well. He's got to go through that smoke. Bubble is sticking the defuse. Bubble is sticking the defuse, and Simple's got to run wild. He'll find it. Trade is there. Ships within the bomb site with his secondary AWP. Has not had to fire off shots in a while, but now he's tasked with dropping 3 NaVi players inside of the bomb site. The bomb plant cancelled. Simple with the trade. It can come through now in the 2-on-2.
A massive round because Wendigo's economy is at breaking point. If they go for this retake and it fails, that could give this map to NaVi. And Blocker now left in the 1v2, creeping forward. They spot him, and Simple is in with the third, the hat trick, 14-4 on the ramp play. This leaves Lucky and Amanek here inside of the A bomb site. So NaVi do at least have a 2-on-2 fight to take, but they're not ready for the close position of Amanek. Simple's been brought down to just 1 point of health. Flash round, but Simple gets lucky. 1 HP and a dream to try and carry NaVi through to overtime here. Missed shot from Kenny. Will he be ready from the wrap from Shock? Shox finds him. And G2 take the map 16-14, close as ever. The full 30 rounds, we go the distance, and the Frenchmen emerge victorious.
Yeah, we all believed a little bit there, Harry, when we saw Simple in that clutch, but unfortunately not meant to be. It will be G2 going to go for it. But does he win the frag? Yes, he does. Getting the kill, and now 5-on-2 for Fnatic. Things are looking perfect. Surely there's no way that NaVi can clutch this round away from them. Flamey lets them pass. Flamey lets them pass, and they line up. 2 kills, goes back for more twist trades, but he's now set Simple up for the 1v3. Alone in the back of the bomb site, and he's shut down JW. They're yet to touch the bomb. Crims will, but caught in the air is Twist, and the trade is there for Simple. Crims is sticking it, and he will get off the bomb to win the round, but there's no time left. Simple's done it.
What a play from Flamey to let them cross down at ramp.
The best of buys right now. Boost up for Simple. Early molly here. Will they check it? Surely. But checking doesn't matter. Simple hits a shot anyway. Crims is dead. NaVi with a man advantage into this round. Every opening kill matters here when you have such limited weaponry on 3 of your players. JW looking for the timing play in towards B. Flamey's going to get flashed out for this peak as well. Those smokes from Fnatic, they're going over A, so keep your eyes out for them. Some of them, landing deep within the B side, trying to cut off the CT spawn rather. Simple, he's going to find 2 at the back of Pillar and the third. Simple looking for the ace right now in this rifle round, coming alive in the second half, and he's almost going to find it, but JW shutting it down, keeping it costly. The round is still won by NaVi though.
They're just saying, you know what, you just killed one at A, we're going to get deeper into B. And actually X7, just as they start saying that, starts to rotate sheets back towards CT spawn to check into that A bomb site. But Alexi's got the positioning. But again, Edward, as I mentioned, he could find just a timing that just screws Alexi, and he's got it there. Great dink, great finish up, and he had to have it. 15 health, and X7 left on the other side of the map. The question he has to answer now is, does he just want to pick up the op and save? Does he want to go for it? Looks like he might try and get close, see if someone gives him up a freebie, but this is going to be a tough task for him.
I feel like if he goes for it, then he should run. Like, I mean, all the way into the bomb site. I think if you slow it down like this, the chances are you won't be given the opportunity to find both players. You almost have to sort of just make them fight.
Edwards got such lucky timing in this round.
You know what? It's better to be lucky than to be good, Moses. s1mple, another kill. This time, you know, less accurate, but still 3 deagle kills in 1 round to pick it up in favor of NaVi here. 5 to... That will essentially be a false call if you don't see him moving forward, right? Just gonna say, yeah, he's in CT spawn, and then he's not.
All of a sudden, very quickly, yeah. It's tough to react that fast as well to the thought either. So nicely done from s1mple. 8 kills for him, doing some work with the AWP. Flamey's got the other one, more than capable with it. And Cloud9 still shut out. They're going to take a timeout, talk things over. NaVi's on fire very, very quick.
5 in a row.
God, why is everyone just getting battered at the moment? That was a sick impromptu boost in mid to find the kill on the catwalk. Device with a great trade, and Magus just takes the opportunity. March his way into that B-bomb site, but you have s1mple here, spraying through, gets damaged, but not any kind of a kill. And how aggressive does he want to be through this smoke? Trying to drop the bomb right in the plant spot. It's off. It's Mark, now transitioning over towards window.
He's actually, Edward might catch somebody. He might just catch somebody clean. Yeah, that's beautiful. Sip probably thinking that he could hold the rotation, but it came all the way behind him. And now Magus is going to be alone 1 versus 2. That was critical. I mean, and s1mple picking up the kill, that just made it even better. And now Magus looking the wrong way, and s1mple will take him down. That's another round here. Does have the kit, so 8 to 4. Wow, what a round. That was a 2-on-3.
It's on such an edge as well. When you look at how much NaVi dedicated to that defense, all the utility, all the bodies, the number of players they had.
Ooh. Not a problem. And look how this draws the players off of CT spawn and gets them over onto A. What a flash. Opens a very real avenue of assault here on mid. They've got all these CTs mid-transition. Roman in no man's land. Falls to the second. Oh, third! s1mple needs not a weapon, but just his trusty Deeg. Fox at a loss has been left off.
IGL's like they're the new big-time fraggers of this year. That's what it's feeling like. s1mple aggressing alongside the rest of the NaVi squad. This boost from Valdez spotted and dealt with. s1mple actually doubling up on the entry, and this A bomb site has crumbled. s1mple, what can you do to stop this man when he's hitting shots like that? The hat trick. And already for North, they are locked out of this round. Almost no doubt about it. Aziing tucked away. He's a little surprise for NaVi to try and deal with. And there he is, rearing his head. Now they know he's here, but they've got to try and clear him, and nothing to force this gunfight out from AZ. He's given free reign. It's s1mple left alone in a 1v2, Gade over on short, and they're just waiting to try to play this off of one another. Knowing, you know, forcing s1mple, into a position where he is to be the one to take the fight, and they can just look to trade. But s1mple, what a shot! He finds them both, and there we go. That's the s1mple we've been asking for. The 1v2, he almost makes it look. Oh, s1mple, if he'd thrown that naded, would have been big damage. Instead, he's going to finish off got B with the M4, making quick work of this attempted B play. s1mple and Edward. And NaVi, an 8th round, a very different NaVi to the one that we saw yesterday. I mean, really, it's just a very different s1mple to the one that we saw yesterday. The s1mple we wanted to see. Everyone else is keeping up their great performance. And definitely not.
Oh, he just turns around and everyone gets caught as well. Electronic swiveling, finding the kill in response. That's going to keep this round alive for NaVi. 1-on-3 for Freiburg now. The nade is fantastic. Electronic gets picked up, but this mid lurk from s1mple with the AWP and an open bomb plant, that should be able to seal the fate of Freiburg. Surely, even if he gets this kill and he can't find Flame, he's hiding, carrying at the back of the bomb site. Freiburg clearing it out though, shot through the wall, and now does he realize s1mple, he misses a shot. Freiburg's got an opportunity, that smoke just fading, tapping the bomb, but he's not got time to play with s1mple with the flashbang, and he finds the blind Freiburg, getting the kill as well. NaVi, they do finally get their first round on this T side. It's off the back of s1mple clutching it out in the 1-on-1, but I mean, that was at one point a 4-on-2. Not
looking like they want to try and take connector control away from Heroic. Blame F, throwing that smoke down. Now they know that there's a man nearby, and NaVi actually just decide, all right, you can have connector for now. You can have it, because s1mple's here with the AWP shot. S-tag on the receiving end of it. Man advantage secured for NaVi, and these players in Connector, rather, while it once felt like they were the ones laying the trap, they're now caught in it. NaVi trying to find them both, and it's the s1mple show. 3 kills, he's trying to go for more on the wallbang. Down and still alive, still kicking inside of this B bomb site, but s1mple about to challenge, just missing the timing. Stown holding close. Electronics in that smoke, using it as a little veil. Who sees who first in this situation? Creeping out. Stown will get Electronics. Still more players here for him to find. And s1mple, 4 kills. It's him and Edward to see this round through. And he's going to take a very aggressive stance. The bomb's going to get planted open for the heavens. It's planted for s1mple. Edward falling off over towards Monster. Nato is in for a very tough retake if he wants to try and go for this. No kit, 1 smoke. At least he can get that down on the bomb. But unless he deals with Edward, you know, they're just going to be able to play the time here in the NaVi side.
Yeah, Edward's gone from the full wrap. This is the last position Nato's going to expect, the position he just came from, and he won't even tap the bomb. s1mple, the ace with the AWP. NaVi starters, but they are strong finishers. s1mple realizes that this is the map that will take them over to Montpellier, and what a time for him to shine. 5 kills, 8 rounds for NaVi. They want this final spot, and there's not much that can get in their way right now. Heroic, such a tough task ahead of them here, and they're being put to the test about it. Those 2 rotates you can see on the minimap coming down towards B as well for Heroic. So this bomb, I imagine, will end up on the lower site. Stown going to try and sell this fake, being the 1 pistol player for the team, but Electronic, that smoke will fade, and in his favor, but he has his back turned. s1mple saves his teammate's life. Now they rotate back down towards B as they realize this is only a ruse. It was only a solo man. Flamey waiting for contact. He's not going to be able to hit the shot though. s1mple gets a kill from heaven, and he'll just double it. s1mple is unstoppable right now. He's spotted another player. The bomb plant's come through. Zeus has killed the planter. And now Nato, he's got to pick up a 1v3.
And he is so flashed, so blind. Electronic able to swoop him and mop him up. But it's s1mple stealing the show right now.
He now has to spin around with that orb all the time to try and find some new angle to fight at. That could get really weird. So, yeah, I'd be watching Chris here. He's going to take down Electronic. That's good news. And he's still got the backup behind him, but you can tell he's already getting nervous. Woxing getting 1 more kill, and s1mple lining up for the double, taking down Chris and Frozen. Still about 30 seconds left as Boomich goes down, and they still might be able to hold this mouse boards. They've got everybody here, although s1mple will find a 3rd kill. Zeus will get Woxig. And now it's all on Robs. He's snuck out. Great angle here. Zeus has got the bomb, and he's going to be walking. Oh, no, the bomb plant position. That's not good. Warps. He's going to get the kill, but s1mple will end the round with a quad. I don't know what Robs was doing there.
That was a really awkward peek. I don't know exactly what happened.
A bomb side of Electronic. He only finds 1.
Only does get 1. Twist responds immediately on the deagle, so Liquid trying to steal back a round of their own. 3-on-3 bomb plant as well. Planted for Catwalk. Not necessarily going to be played from that position by Liquid. Oh, that Molotov. Get out of that, Flamey. s1mple as well. Taking marginal damage. But they'll go. At least to hold it. Couldn't hit the first shot. That gives away his position, but he does do damage. That will certainly help Twist, but s1mple peeks first. Instead, he's the one on the high HP. They're all low. Stewie couldn't hit the first shots, and that gives s1mple the aim he needs on the AK. Close when you consider the damage done, but it just wasn't accumulative in the right target.
I'm liking this from NaVi. Couple of interesting situations there. Let's just enjoy it. He hit 2 players then, by the way. He killed, it wasn't the first play kill, it was a player at the back he killed.
Did they know Flamey snuck behind? Bomb not planted. And Stewie's dropped inside of the sandbag. Smoke down. Dink as well on a NAF at range from the USP, doing significant damage. 42 seconds. Bomb not planted.
Oh, he's got the USP.
And s1mple can even bait it out. Stewie, that's a huge kill. But s1mple knows he's low. He has the op. He's flashed. He's forced off the angle. Stewie can't get toward the bomb, and s1mple's back in position with no utility to save him this time. Re-peek, and down goes Stewie.
Stewie just didn't know what to do at that point. s1mple seemed like he was in full control.
He's with us all game, unlike the first half of Dust 2. He is actually on the board with 10 kills this time. So Stunna confirms it. Thank you so much, Sergeant. It's Nitro that's going to go down first. s1mple back on the op. He swings all the way in. Watch out, Elige. Little did he know that he would be that far into the site, and oh my god, he's not done there. Nap down inside of the doorway of the palace. And oh my goodness, the op finally giving Navi a chance in the round. 4-on-2.
That shot from Simple.
Nitro back though, and it's still the advantage for Navi, but only just, and not with the HP, because Stewie now finds Flamey. It's all on to Simple. He's got the AWP to try and hold off the site. Watch for the fact that the plant comes in, but it's just low enough on the other side of the box so that Simple can't see the shot. See, he shall though. Simple. He knows Stewie's not the most patient person, and that is an incredibly accurate shot through the edge of the wood. Oh, Nav, he can see him. He can blatantly see him.
What's just happened there?
I don't know what happened to Nav.
I'm not going to look. Was he just looking at him? It's going to be incredibly difficult for Twist to hold on here, but his teammates are arriving. Headshots delivered. He spots another one up there towards the balcony. 2 versus 2 now. Such an incredible, difficult shot here. And it will be Twist somehow still alive, trying to do whatever he can to get the hell out of the shadow position. He's got backup from Stewie. That certainly helps things out. The round slows down, 45 seconds remaining. Electronic, though. Backstabbing from jungle. And is this the moment where Navi can close it out? The round looked to be theirs.
Shots with the bomb down, and Simple fighting the favor. 30 HP, Twist wants to wall him down, but Simple hears him going for the reload, swings out, takes advantage of the situation. 10-6, Navi continue on now with 4 rounds in a row, collectively from the last half in this, and perhaps more given that the money will now be in their favor.
Well, there you go, the 2-on-2 does fall in the face. Transitional position towards that runway, just trying to work out where they're heading towards next. It's going to be an A finisher, Electronic and Simple, that dastardly duo waiting in the wings towards the apartment. Here comes a flashbang, Lekro to hold them off.
Forrest waits as well to get the information. They've dropped off the hay bales and not been spotted, but Lekro hears them. A second, the duelie's looking lovely. As he sneaks back over, Forrest comes out, but they both drop to Simple, who somehow turns and finds all 3. Hat trick on the site and a round that looked lost, and he'll get the bomb down. Electronic only has 2 HP, but Simple still alive and alongside. Plopsky coming back in, first time on the stage for him with NIP. See if he can make an impact in what is the opening round of this quarterfinal, and he's already looking, but they're unsure of where the 2 have gone. He still checks it. Every corner, no one peeking in return. They know that they want to catch them in a crossfire because of the HP as it is. Hard headshot to hit, but Plopsky makes no mistake. Simple though, 4th kill, looking for it. He won't get the ace, he gets shut down by Rez.
It's going to be Rez to close things out. 4 kills.
Spread that far, so they may not think he's here.
Yeah, he doesn't have to use it unless it touches him. Now it has, he's in trouble, taking 8 damage here, but still willing to fight. Plopsky at the very top there. He's got the MP9, and oh my goodness, you don't want to mess with Simple at these angles. The pre-fire, is it coming in? You better believe it is! It's a double headshot. B bomb site is wide open. Get right, trying to retake with the MP9. Is it even possible at this point?
Back in this site, Lekro gets another shot. Just to note, Simple has all 6 kills for Navi so far. Bomb's backside, that is. There is obviously fully 4 smokes on Navi with each and every player that's alive. Rez is going to push this. Oh, that is risky with the stack. I think he thought they were further down. I think he was the dummy. And Simple through the smoke find Plopsky as well. He's just going to watch towards CT with the AWP. Smoke from his teammate. He gets through. Forrest doesn't know he's there. That is just so smart. He is 1 step ahead, literally, in this case, every single time of the play that NIP was making.
You're exactly right. No utilities whatsoever. It's what you call a contact play. Get right finds it. He'll get Electronic to kick things off. 5-on-4, but still so much work to be done. The old Master Forest looking for headshots towards Palace. Can't get it done. And the A side is under control. Simple looking for headshots towards short. He realizes it's not his advantage. Smokes it off and focuses towards jungle. It's Boomich watching towards middle. The vent. It's called the murder hole for a reason. It's Simple. He'll be causing absolute devastation towards that side of the map. A 3 versus 1. 13-5 on the card. Simple. He locks it in, and that's a great call from Navi. The fact they know the money's low, they know a force buy is coming, so they took a full eco in the 2nd round, right? And you know they're firing in the 3rd. They will not have incendiaries. They can't maybe afford to smoke at the very start. They won't have the AWP. You've rushed in. You've been very aggressive. They lost the first pick, lose, and have to come in with Deagles and Galils, and this time Simple reads it so well. No flashes to even counter him. He just keeps peeking, and 1 by 1 they go down. Looking for the final round here. 9-6 would be a good half here for Navi if they can find it. We'll head into round 15 here. Pistols only for Liquid. We talk about that snowball effect. They haven't had many eco victories here today. We'll see if they can find one. As the nade gets blown off, there will be 3 players there. Boomers get a big spray down here. He gets them both! Now that isn't bad at all. He has played one excellent game in that B-bomb site.
Yeah, absolutely perfect in the anchor position for them. Again, barrels. Every time they walk through Monster, he's been shutting them down, and it's reflected in the scoreboard. He is sick.
Now, that is huge. That's going to make a big difference for NaVi, or it should at least. Flashbang, they're getting really close. There's Amanek, and he's going to be going down. There's a flash follow-up, so they could even do more. 30 seconds left, and this is a big problem right now for the D2 side. Jax gets one opening, but tries to push in. Flamey gonna get a double kill there with the UMP. He's the only one without any head armor, but he's doing a fine job anyway, almost getting the third, and now Lucky's gonna go down. s1mple with a double to end the round. That was such a success.
Boomich gets 0 kills, but his positioning and the intel he gathered towards the B bomb site in that push-out Monster towards the dirty water as well.
Yeah.
That's
Soon's gonna be dropped by Amanek. Now, again, speed is really the key here. s1mple getting 1 kill in return, and they were slowly being bled players on the G2 side. So what could have been 4 safe rifles might end up being a lot less than that. They don't have a kit on the guy defusing. That's Kenny holding it instead, and that's going to be such a big kill for s1mple. And that's exactly enough. Kenny, even with the kit, that's not going to be in time. So instead of saving 4 rifles, they saved none and still lose
at all. There is a trade, and they can't do too much. Boomich swinging wide. Left crowd on 23 HP. s1mple's creeping. He's playing the long game, but his hand is forced. He's got an AK now as well. And a man advantage. Make it 2. Easy spray down for s1mple. And now speed active with an AWP. s1mple will take that very happily. NaVi are back.
Yeah, you can see the sense of urgency from Dream Eaters. After they lose a man towards B, they're like, all right, we've got a forward player with a Mag 10 towards A. Let's accelerate the situation. Just run straight.
They have the resources right now to even get close. s1mple knows he needs headshots, and he's certainly delivering on that front. Double kill on the cards here for Boomich. 1 HP to his name. Surely doesn't get this kill. He had set s1mple up, though. HP is desperate for Mousesports here. 16 and 13. They have no kits here. s1mple has vision of the bomb. He can swing out. He can take the first kill, no problem. As you can see, he's defusing. Needs the damage. He finds it. Close the door now.
Doesn't have to. Just tucks himself in the corner. They swap weapons, and it's over.
He can. That's remarkable. That was a 5-on-2. Legit.
Again.
Boomich only gets 1 there, but the fact he did so much damage set s1mple up, and he could just about see the defuser. I'm not sure if you noticed at home the cables. That means there's obviously a full defuser. He's not faking it. You can see the cables attached to the bomb. Means he's completely committed. s1mple gets all that in.
Because, oh my god, the drive-by into the A bomb site, into Ticket no less, from s1mple. Beautiful there. You'll be a fan of that P250 work, James.
I love me some P250 work. The bomb's been dropped, which buys some time for the CT rotation. You can see that Fur is baiting Zeus. Zeus going to do all the work, or try to. Look at that flick from Fur. That's absolutely atrocious. I don't think they even realized for a time, but now he's trying to make some plays. Hops off the box, picked off by s1mple. P250 once again. Now Zeus has got one as well. Lucas in a 1 versus 3. Very strong player, Lucas. But s1mple with the P250. What a hero. I love me some P250. That has made me very happy indeed.
Yeah, that's excellent work from NaVi. So they'll pick up both pistols, and that's certainly always going to be very helpful. But do we get the force play from NaVi? From MIBR. Fur at least will get the MP9. Looks like, yep, it's going to be the force buy. And it's not going to look too bad as well. Falling on the scouts. 3 Deagles in play.
Begin. Now the utility begins, and that should actually let NaVi know where the danger is coming from, and they're not clearing a ramp.
No, they're not right now. All the way in Tetris here. Electronic actually getting a little bit worried from apartments, I think, and he looked away just at the wrong time. Boomich coming out with the MP9 long-range spray to take down Hunter. That is a lot of production. Oh, no! Esperanto! He wanted more out of it. Now s1mple! Funny's finishing up on auto. That is...
Now a small gap in there. Small gap in that, which is a bit of a mistake that allows another kill on the cross. So.
They're throwing them like they're going to walk behind them, and then they actually go close to Mini instead. So that's kind of an interesting variation as well. See if they're going to be able to block off s1mple. They do throw some smokes, exactly designed for his position, but there's a gap, and he's going to exploit it. Flamey inside to shut down Hunter, and now it's looking real good here for the defense. s1mple coming up with a kill on the bomb again, and that's going to leave Otto. He's got no chance. s1mple with the triple. All of it very smooth, and he doesn't even take a single point of damage. I mean, the fans, I guess. Can't really blame them. Electronic, quick to jump into the corner. I've seen that rarely used, but it is really interesting. He's going to be able to hear them quickly. Hunter rushing down. Oh, s1mple. Was that, did he jump? I think he jumped right at the end, didn't he? And now they're going to try and see if they can fight Boomich. He's behind the box. s1mple so quick there to help out. And Boomich also lining up a kill.
Whatever the plan was this round, it has already been shut down. Low on health, and s1mple just easily chewing them up now. A third kill for him there, and Letney's right at the edge, but they're coming in from the other side. He's boxed in, and he's going to go down to Sousa. 12-3 scoreline at the end of the...
Might have something to do with the remainder of this round. As a bait setup, you can see Boomich looking to engage, doesn't quite work out. Tariq is low, but will he check for Zeus's position? That frag has actually brought s1mple into the B bomb site. But the bomb is still in mid, and with that smoke up, as you can see on the radar, they're going to be moving in for a split of the B bomb site. And s1mple's in position. Free frag for Zeus. Great angle for s1mple. Needs one more. Zerk will not be doing anything in this round. And finally, s1mple's turned up. Finally, he...
An additional smoke to try and stave this off, but maybe Electronic moves forward. It kind of bounces past him, and there's a flash to move in with it. Taco stationary. Oh, but nice little adjustment in his aim. Trade, of course, from Flamey. And while the bomb goes down, Fur's fixating his attention on the top side of this bomb site. Remember, Fallen flanks at the moment, and Fur's op has been on point, but he's removed after just one. Fallen, knowing Zeus is back in this corner, is no longer able to move forward right here. He's hoping, just hoping, that KNG can clear the site, but instead he too is dead, and Fallen's got it all to do. s1mple with an angle and an additional headshot to give NaVi their fourth.
A very good 1v2. I was going to laud MIBR for, first of all, being very patient about the retakes. They allow the B.
A peek from Zeus confirms that there are bodies up here. And a flashbang down. Gonna hang on for now. It's Lucas lingering on Ivy, but Zeus wanted second servings and caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Drop by Taco. Close on the smoke. Fallen jumps through, flies through, and s1mple's now going to look to take his place. Fur caught with nades in hand, and s1mple could do it all now. Taco at a distance, low and dealt with. Single-handed defense until KNG gets into position. But the question is, where has Boomich gotten off to? And MIBR don't have that answer. Lucas cannot help. Executed and down. 10 seconds left. Lucas has to sprint towards the finish line. But unfortunately for him, they cut off the timer. He's disqualified. And, ooh, okay. Boomich is even going to go in here for the kill, looking to punish.
Yeah, after time. Oh, there's the fight. He doesn't win it. I can see why he wanted to try to take it. Obviously,
rotate. Like you said, Zeus alone with a pistol. How easy it is to just write that off as a loss and keep what you have invested in the next. But nope. NaVi want this. Fought for it and got themselves into what this is, a much better position.
Go now, and they only have a flashbang. It's on Sergey, and Sergey is towards the B bomb site. So it looks like ENCE are going to combine forces, rally themselves towards this B site, and make the play. Electronic goes closer with the AK, and s1mple a bit further back with the AWP. So the defense looks pretty nice here for NaVi. Boomich has pushed Ivy all the way around, so NaVi should understand this is happening. Flamey's covering for any lurks, but NaVi knows this is coming for sure.
Sergey speed sings up a little, easily avoided by s1mple. Opening frag for him, and there goes another one. Target practice for NaVi in this round, and again, just a one kill for ENCE. So they've made it to 3 frags in 4.
Work on his hands, this kind of, okay, nice cover there from Electronic. I thought that he'd get nailed by Alu there, but he does open up some space, but 2 orbs is very awkward. My God, s1mple, of course he hits that. Why not? X7 left in the 1 versus 2. Well, sorry, Sergey's there as well. He's got 5 HP though. He's barely standing, in fact. Flaming with the cover up high. Does he get the peek? He nails it. In comes X7. My God, NaVi know exactly what's up, and just in time for the...
Go for a very aggressive push. What's he up to? Into tunnels with his scout, and s1mple's done exactly what he did the round prior. A double kill with his AK. Makes this round almost impossible. Do some damage. Oh, so can NaVi. Wow, he gets a face full of shrapnel. And the bomb can go down. It will be Guardian.
Remember, no kit here, Alex, but MSL doesn't seem to be slowing him down whatsoever. Glass Cannon Orb working out fantastically well until Guardian somehow gets them completely blind. 2 players towards the window. Guardian's going to face it eventually, but Nico ready and waiting. s1mple, the world's best, challenging now. He's got 14 HP. Can he hold on? Oh my goodness, you better believe he can. 3 kills in total. Look at MSL did more than enough there, but still come. No damage done, unfortunately, for them. So that's $600 gone. Electronic watches towards lower B, and these are the sort of shots he connects on. This time, not so much. KGB down to 15, no courtesy of s1mple.
Gonna reaggress, great flashbang. They're both tucked into the corner. Electronic's not gonna press the issue and config through long. Now they have access. However, Electronic and s1mple are doing what Electronic and s1mple do best. Headshot! No! s1mple! He's trying to send them home ASAP. We doesn't even blink. Electronic's got a smile on his.
It's quite a lot of damage there. Still holding strong though, and doesn't nail the shot, but Config certainly does.
Oh, it's s1mple to try and save the day for NaVi. Optic starting to flood in. The smoke arrives. So did the nade. And s1mple, he's not done. Oh, he's doing it on his own. It's a one-man army. Another one for s1mple. B site is his. He demands the respect. He takes it. 15 for NaVi. 4 frags from s1mple, just stopping Optic before they can even get into the site.
How fast do you think you're in his feet? I thought this smoke would just be...
I'd like to see the calls made in the mid-round a bit more assertive, a bit more aggressive. And again, speaking of which, we've got s1mple pushed all the way up. Guardian looking at the staircase behind him, and this time s1mple's going to be very, very committed. He's no longer just content to chill over towards party and find some information and maybe find a small skirmish.
Oh dear. Well, Twist actually looked like he was kind of thinking about that possibility. Forrest coming back to take the fight, but s1mple will drop both, and, well, what can you say about that?
Guardian gonna consider. He wants to see if he can spot anything on top of Twinkie, but Shox has already passed his field of view. Shox is already gonna sneak into the smoke. This is so dangerous. s1mple and Shox are back-to-back at the moment, and Ramp Room is under attack. Ramp Room is entirely lost, and NaVi, once again, might not have any idea this is happening.
Oh, s1mple going to win that fight. I think Shox maybe thought that initial push into ramp would have caused a bit of a distraction, and it almost did, but now instead, a little bit of trouble here for Vitality. Only 25 seconds, and that's a team kill in the middle of it. Apex goes down to s1mple, and the spray through. It's close side, we're low on health, and s1mple will get him coming out of the smoke, and now RPK in a 1 versus 3. He's got no chance at all. A nice triple kill for s1mple. And as well, a lot of trouble here. s1mple with 1 more kill. Can he do it? He's pushing out. He just wants to fight, and he takes the head off Shox. A quad kill to clutch the round, and NaVi at 11.
You have to admire stepping in front of the Molotov. He knows there's no retreat once that comes. Late flash to take long. Molotov out towards the cave, and s1mple. Nice kill onto the jumping player. Even a better follow-up. Electronic took some of the attention away. s1mple does eventually go down, and Alex gonna try and hold on to this site all on his own.
Oh, I'm so scared. Alex, yeah, he goes down. Electronic, so ready. They wanted to make a play to try and bring that 3 versus 4 back, but that was kind of an incredible...
That early rotation in, thanks to s1mple's info. He just spots and falls back into the B site. Rotation already bound, and s1mple removing 1, now getting thrown up into the boost. That AK juggled into the hands of Nuki, but s1mple's made quick work of this B play. Angel and Flourish, the only 2 players left up, and s1mple, well, he might just ace this round. Majority through a smoke as well, of course, as s1mple.
Hellraiser's going to have a rough time moving into that next rifle round, but they will have the money finally for everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think this NaVi squad now
not sure about that.
Yeah.
Would love to see that again.
Maybe just...
What happened?
I don't know. I'm hoping, you know, just some casual BM between friends. Everyone's laughing, everyone's smiling, having a great time.
s1mple doesn't look like he's having a great time.
He does not look so
What is this about then? Oh, what? Okay, so to be fair, s1mple was running away, and they turned around, and Flamey just knifed the air and killed him. You know, I've done that before.
He didn't even see him though.
No, he's got full 360, Harry.
That's a double-edged knife right there, man.
Darth Maul in that.
Yeah. Electronic, he's kind of playing with fire here. Crush.
Oh, what?
Oh, he believes that it might be clear. I think he heard the shot connect. So there's at least that. s1mple arriving to this bomb site now, and it's him and Electronic to try and hold the line. Electronic getting the attention from the pit. He needs help from s1mple, and there it is. s1mple from Graveyard, and there's s1mple arriving in a very, very big way, looking for the 4K. Just Angel left, and he does manage to get s1mple.
Up on short. Hellraiser is going to start to move in on that position, but Guardian has not played here before. They're not ready for it. No flashbang. Crutch gets picked up. Angel walking into B and dropped by s1mple. First couple of kills going the way of NaVi. Hellraiser's looking for a response. There's no one in CT, no one to stop a potential mid to B play. If they throw a smoke, however, that will give it away, and one of these cat players can drop off and try and assist.
Yeah, that smoke goes down, and there's the call. Guardian taking up a position back inside of A, leaving Electronic to help out with this mid to B split. Flamey dealt with by Nuki, but it's s1mple's presence that goes unchecked. Just Flarich alone, dinked by the M4, desperate to win that fight, and s1mple does not give it up. The AWP grabbed as well. I'll have two of them moving in to this next buy round. Double AWP finally getting bought out for the CT side of NaVi. And you're hoping this is where you can... They're going to try and play the trade game inside of this bomb site. Flarich with that MP9 over at long. He's going to be hard-pressed to get close with that crush, having to close the distance now, and the FAMAS appearing at the ramp. A terrifying sight if you're NaVi. A great sight if you're Hellraisers, but where's that? s1mple, double dig, what a round. I did not think he had that in him. So low on HP and somehow ducking down low enough behind that box to go undetected. Crush just didn't seem to consider there could have been a second. I thought he saw it.
He could see it, yeah. I think he was just tunnel visioned. After he gets that first kill, he thinks, okay, I killed the player behind the site. Now on the angle, flash has to be good. Kenny, blind shot, doesn't connect. Guardian going back in. s1mple's up in heaven as well, but that's a smoke down from G2. No one's watching it, however. And Hunter getting spotted. s1mple's just walked right through that smoke. Kenny S wrapping short to Monster. An easy read for NaVi, you would think, but no kit, and they're running out of time.
Yeah, Kenny wasn't able to find the 1v3 from this position earlier today, and he's not able to find the 1v2. Oh, Guardian on the bomb, and that's we've seen a few AWP shots missing onto bomb plotters in the Pro League thus far.
JW versus Astralis and Train. Think back to that, A site.
That was probably the biggest yikes of the Pro League thus far.
Yeah. If Kenny hits that shot, he wins the round, more than likely. The time is low. s1mple was not there to trade. He was behind the pillar, but I think he was watching short. And yeah, if Kenny gets a kill, he just ducks back Monster, wastes maybe another 5-6 seconds. And like I said, no kit for NaVi, so time would have been an issue. But luckily enough, this shot and aim lower, as you can see, Rush delicately showing us Nexa. And now an A play for G2. NaVi going to be spotting this from the stairs. s1mple is jiggling, and he will find Jax. That's a big kill. Boomich running away. Nex has been, here's him rather, but he's been hurt, and s1mple will get another kill with this Deagle. Now retrieving an AK. Hunter's found a Krieg, but he's already so low, and he's been spotted. Tagged down lower. There's not much way of getting out of this situation. With 10 seconds on the clock, he has to get a bomb plant in a 1-on-3. They're not going to let him. s1mple won't even allow him to cross, and NaVi, their first round comes off the back of a team kill.
Yeah, a bit heartbreaking there if you're G2. So unfortunate. Amanek running across the scope of Kenny. Look at this.
You can't even blame him. These are some nice shots, man, from s1mple.
Yeah, that's the thing. You and I were even speaking about this for NaVi. The man advantage in favor of G2. The bomb is out in the open. Nexa is a menace with this Deagle. Finally, they've dealt with him. And s1mple, the cleanup crew is in. Thankfully, s1mple and Electronic are there.
s1mple's like, how do you guys keep dying? Just kill him. Just click him. Stop. I mean, that got scary for NaVi, right? The bomb plot coming in for Flamey, that smoke's fading. Nexa almost getting, a chance to stop that bomb before it gets planted. And I mean, as a terrorist, there's nothing worse than your smoke's fading and you not getting a bomb plant, because you're left with no utility, like no way to get that bomb down. But
they are in your spawn. Oh my word, the pace from G2. They have not gone this fast all half long. Flash over, and it's brilliant. Electronic, they're all blind, but Amanek here to help out. s1mple doing what he can, and what he can is a lot. There's the kills for NaVi. A fast counterplay as they clash down in middle. A 5th round on the board.
Which is,
pretty par for the course.
It is.
And NaVi have completed the comeback. Score's not even, but they're here. They're 10-11, well within striking distance there. Good chip damage on s1mple and Boomich with those HEs, and 3 players for NaVi situated on catwalk, and it's a very slow-paced, quiet. Oh!
I'm so shocked.
That was cinematic. You saw the tracers, and Guardian even might have had a chance over the smoke, but This is a weird situation for Hunter. He's got to get there quick enough to make sure that s1mple hasn't actually infiltrated the bomb site, but he's got to be very cautious in how he does it and not cautious enough. Smoke clears in the wrong moment. Oh, the double! Kenny's brought it right back.
Yes, he has, but it could be a very fast flank. And
it doesn't even matter. There's 4 players defending this A bomb site.
Yeah, wow.
Might not even need the flank.
And if they try and go back down, opening up the door against that MP9, that could end very badly as well. A lot of communication happening, a little bit of yelling on the NaVi side. 40 seconds now. Kenny, no luck. Follow-up, not going to do anything. And now they're really running the clock down low. Boom is just waiting down there, and he kind of has to. Early fight for s1mple, and he'll win it. And the follow-up, and the triple again. Taking down Amanek. And, I mean, if it wasn't rough already, running in goes down as well. Electronic, the next to fall, and s1mple alone in a 1 versus 2. He's already got the first kill there, taking down Amanek, but he's very low on health. I can't believe they got the bomb plant. I can't believe that they somehow came out on top inside of the smoke and all of that chaos. s1mple looking for anything that he could kill right now. It's going to be Kenny going down first, and now Jax a single bullet away from death, and s1mple, he's just looking for him, hunting for him. Up on top of the box, and he'll find him as well. With no kit, he's going to have the time. I think he just will. Quad kill to save them and bring them on to a... And he is just getting wrapped on. Jumping down, that's a very bold play coming out. Was that Amanek, a Hunter jumping down? I'm not even sure. Regardless, they went down quick and s1mple with a headshot, and that round is gone immediately. That's something that really can't happen. If you're playing on that A site behind the silo, they can't be allowed to wrap around you. Like, there's nothing you could do at point in time, so...
Yeah, I'm wondering how that was so free. s1mple's going to get another kill, triple kill in the round for him. That's just basically in support with that AK-47, making sure all the kills are traded, and G2 pretty much out of money. They can force if they'd like, but that's a long shot with the kind of cash that they're working with. Well, here we go. Buckle in, boys.
I'm doubting this.
Yeah, of course, but they're going to win it.
I mean, they might. I think the reason they're doing it is because they've had success with it earlier, right? So it's like, yeah.
Be alive. How does he even have a chance to find that kill? Boomich does eventually take him down. But, okay, here's the scout. See, this is what I'm saying. In theory, it seems awkward, but it's working perfectly. Snappy with the double kill. He's got about half HP, and that was very close to connecting. Actually, excuse me, it did connect. It was s1mple who gets the kill. Into a one-on-one we go.
Wow, this has worked out so well. s1mple does have a little bit of a health advantage here against Snappy, but with the Krieg and the AK, that's a minimal thing. And the bomb is on that side, so s1mple's going to have to go for it. Nobody wants to be up against s1mple in a 1 versus 1. Snappy got that kill over at Ivy a while ago, so I can understand why s1mple is a little bit paranoid about where he might be showing up. Gonna just peek the corner. They do see each other, and s1mple will win it. Taking him down for a double kill, but what an expensive round out of NaVi. Maybe now we can actually introduce the game a little bit. Okay. I just feel like we got thrown right in at the deep end. I was gonna say I've been purchased and a Zeus on Cadian.
Ooh, we do love that. Ooh, s1mple with the MAC-10. This time he's been trying to close the past 2 rounds. This time he's gonna open it up with the first and the second kill. Nice headshot. Good awareness peeking up, finding that just at the last moment. They've just lost track of him. He's going to get 3 kills already, going for a 4th. He'll have an opportunity for an ace, and it's flashy. It's stylish. And Cadian with that Zeus is the only one remaining. s1mple's going to hunt for it. You can almost see him calling it out, and he's going to get it. Quick headshot, turning the corner on Cadian.
In every way, the s1mple you don't want to see if you're heroic. I mean, it's just a, an unarmored round, but still nothing to get him fired up. You actually want him to have no kills in the first 10 rounds, if at all possible. Just don't have him feeling good or confident at all.
His aim looks pretty crisp in this round at the very least. And yeah, I mean, fair play. It's against unarmored opponents with USPs, but still.
Yeah, but still, it does make you worried. 7-1 on him, and going into the 4th round. We got here really quickly. I'm liking the pace of this game already. Surely somebody's... Oh, wait. Are they covering that with a... Oh, he's just going to jump straight down. That's not even trying to fake it out. They've fallen back in the meantime. They don't really want to be covering that. Ooh, nice pick off there. Guardian goes down. And now s1mple with an AK-47. Though they can't really make it up the vent. That doesn't make any sense. And he's going to be running outside right into it. That could have been death already. He's down out there. Cadian coming in probably from the high ground with the AWP. They have a Molotov as well, so they can do so much against him here. Going to be an early flashbang to set it up first. Nope, the Molotov instead limiting that bomb site for him. He turns around, but time is running out. They do have a kit on Stown, so that's really critical right now because clock is already running a little bit low here. And s1mple in a lot of trouble. He still gets the 1 kill, and now Stown on the other side Is he going to try and go for it? He will, and s1mple will take him out. A nice 1 versus 2 for s1mple. And NaVi desperately needed that. He really controlled that well.
Yeah, well, he got a lot of respect as well from Stound coming up from Secret, not even...
Strike some balance between how much time is left and if they want to commit to a site that they're at. Because if they have 10 seconds left and they switch sites, now you don't have time to clear angles. Now if the other team gets a kill and you had a bad gamble, you're going to lose and look really stupid. So at least if you stick together and you're going to the wrong site, quote unquote, then you give yourself time to trade and clear angles meticulously.
Yeah, you saw it when they tried to extend outside of Garage, put Electronic in a great spot to cut one down. Arrived in Copenhagen. They are here to play. Smokes fade, and s1mple happily takes one. Nico now in position. He's just going to lock this down, not unable to cross whatsoever, but he only gets himself one. Still, the damage substantial. Rain decides to still sit up on that A site. Flamey's been cleared out from lobby, so it falls on the 2 players to cross on site, and Brokey gives them a bit of space to work. s1mple, though. Ooh. No, he's the man that's close. Brokey toppled, and now that op's been swapped out. Coldzera comes behind s1mple. Oh, sick angle. Great reposition. s1mple's trying to keep them in the game. 3 frags for him.
And now patiently waiting on the side. Unreal. Automatic. Again, missing shots.
Yeah, that was his. Remember, s1mple with no armor as well. He should go down relatively easily. But still, he's got a chance now with 30 seconds on the clock. He's got so many angles to check out, though. I feel like he's going to walk into certain death. Kusta waits towards how he's going to try and get the bomb down here. Just for that extra cash. Successful. So that's something. Still has a chance to win the round, but doesn't look likely. Kusta should be able to take him here, but no, it's a 1 versus 1. So Broza with the challenge now. He has a smoke, an HE, and the kit.
Has s1mple shown up to play, Hank?
I think he might have done. Ooh, it's enough!
Unbelievable! What a clutch! No Kevlar, just a Krieg. All he needs. s1mple is such a monster.
That's unreal. So they came in with just 1 Krieg there, dabbed to the opening 2 frags. It's a 5 versus 3 and an anti-eco essentially here, but that's the opening kill from s1mple. He ends up getting 4 in total. I guess you don't expect anything less from this young man at this point. Excellent work.
Takes his time. They know exactly where the other guy is. Daps is pinned behind the bomb train now.
Oh, there is a chance for s1mple though. Remember, he was coming from Ivy. He might be able to do something with this, but if Daps needs to stay alive as long as he can, s1mple gives his position up. That might be it. Needs to nail this one. It's not the cleanest, but it will do. s1mple 2 versus 1. Barely any time remaining. Oh, no bullets as well. s1mple saved by the magazine there. It's going to be around for Cloud9. Only 1 surviving. Plenty of money on the NaVi side. The inside execution didn't look like it was going to work.
There's no one to punish the retreat. NIP grouping up. Oh, and the legs are spotted. s1mple gets aggressive. Another smoke goes up and towards the door. This is going to be a very disjointed hit. And what a brutal crossfire coming out of a narrow choke point. NaVi looking very, very good.
Yeah, now they're starting to feel, you know, a bit of more confidence. Look, I mean, the fact that Electronic falls back in that fashion even suggests to me that he knew. He was like, oh yeah, that's that 1 yard kill. I mean, because otherwise, you know, he was very exposed. There could have been someone up on the silo or anything like that, but nope. He was feeling like he had a good be too far, and I don't know if they could have challenged that. Electronic seemed pretty much ready for it.
Oh my God.
That is great, though.
That is a disgusting shot, and it's been the Deagles of deliverance for the Ninjas. Oh, trying to hold the cross. s1mple's gonna hold on to the bomb site, so never mind whatever Electronic was trying to do, because that is so impactful. The Krieg can't even get recovered. Plopsky on the reload, and Lekro and his Deagle, again, all alone. 1 versus 3. s1mple with the magnificent defense.
Yeah, those headshots are just, you know...
They nasty.
Yeah, it's
real
half of the course for s1mple, though, isn't it? You know, that's just what he does. But that was outrageous. And even the Deals couldn't keep up with it. It's a good shot for us, but this is just easily cleaned up.
Yeah, it was a great entry with that Deagle, and it was an even better...
They didn't even know the bomb was that far back, so they just thought, like, once they cleared out that first kill on Reds in lobby, they just thought, all right, let's look somewhere else. If they had known and had stuck around, that certainly would have been very rough. So, yeah. s1mple, he does have a kit. Maybe he could go for like a last-second fight in a crazy defuse if they all start running out. He's certainly found that one. Twist going down, but yeah, now there's definitely no time left here. Some amazing shots at the end. Oh my god. That is just... Like, can't win the round. He's just showing up and say, you know what? You guys are nothing. Like, I'm just gonna make that point. That looked so easy.
You are insects.
Yeah, he's just sending a statement.
Yeah, that was freakishly powerful.
What's happening in the other games?
Astralis has a 14-0 lead over Cloud9, so they're giving the crowd a show. They're giving them what they want, a little bit of blood to end the day, despite the fact that Astralis can't make it into the grand finals. I imagine we'll see him in the showdown.
Once again, a 4 versus 4. Vincere, though, he's only on 63 HP. Everyone on Tyloo is grouped up close towards short.
Oh, that's dirty. 30-second left and a smoke goes down. That timing is so perfect, and now he can just wait on the other side. Almost gets the collapse straight off the bat as they do look to run into this site, and it's the man you don't want to face on the other side. A second already picked off, and only 15 left for them to try and turn this around. They are getting absolutely slaughtered, and it is s1mple to do the work.
God damn, he was going for no scopes in there as well. That is just beastly from the man as he starts to slaughter everyone as they come into his domain, proving a point.
He got 4. He also legged the 5th.
Yeah. And he went for the no scope as well.
It's got so much worse, hasn't it, though? Because, like, at least... If s1mple goes off, you're screwed. Like, they don't stand a chance. 8-4. They've come to an Orpus playground and they're getting wrecked by an AWP Electronic. He's had enough of people stealing his frags. He's gone running up the top of mid. 2 kills already. Tag teaming up.
The timing on it as well.
They're getting slapped.
Dude, it was so awkward. The fact, like, literally, they had the 3-prong setup. Everyone was sat there, one behind the barrel. They were just waiting for the push, expecting maybe some shenanigans to come out from
down. And, you know, they know they're coming up against some resistance here. So MIBR, they're just going to wait for that to dissipate and now try and make their move. The MP9 of Flamey, good for one. s1mple with his AWP in hand. And, oh, he's flicked onto another. Another kill comes in here for NaVi. Fallen getting it back into their odds as best that he can. Still, though, the advantage lying heavily with NaVi in this one. Fallen out in the open. Missed shot there from s1mple. He's trying to get the numbers in. Fallen will get the bomb planted, but now has to find a 1v3 and a terrifying list of names up against him. Fallen creeping on up now, looking to close the gap, and that's where the repeat comes in from the AWP on NaVi, and that will be them securing a 3rd round, providing some...
He didn't spot the player close. He boxed there and he gets blindsided. s1mple finding that man advantage immediately into this round. That was the one player who had to spawn to get out past the Molotovs in T-Con, and he will be rid of his life very early on. What a flick on the off-screen action as well. I love that little graphic to show us what we missed. Oh, sorry, what Rushed missed. But for now, 5-on-4, NaVi just patiently waiting with 2 players towards this B site. Again, that all posted on upper, and that's where Fallen's coming from here, so needs to be careful, just holding the backtracks right now, but if he goes forward, he will be walking into the waiting arms of s1mple. 10-1 on him as well. Repositioning inside of the site now. MIBR are going to set up for this execute. They have all 4 players here, raring and ready to go. Flashes come through, s1mple flicking, and he lands a 2-for-1, even hits the 3rd as well, and he'll go down eventually, but NaVi slaughtering players on this B-bomb site. MIBR might keep away from that in the future. They can...
s1mple already opening this round up. He's got that P2K and he's putting it to good use over at short. The flashbang's perfect as well from Electronic. He helps out in a very big way. Fallen will...
Valuable utility, I should say, left on NaVi. They've got a couple of HEs and a flashbang. The cross is going to be watched. Electronic knew he had to challenge that to give s1mple the chance to plant the bomb. And now knowing that short is clear, he can opt to get that down. The shot through the box, not going to connect. Breezy quick in, but s1mple that bit faster. Now Cirque left alone. s1mple decimates his opponent, gives NaVi the lead back after quite a long break from being in front. Now the CT side, well, back to pistols once again, but...
They won't really get a chance. Does fall back. Wait to see if the push is going to come through. There's the flashbang out, so Stanislav can peek at mid. He gets the info. It's not worth overextending. Oh! Ethan plucked out in the air. It's s1mple. He's popping off right now. A beautiful frag to find to try and keep him into the game, as they need to keep it flawless from this point forward. try and clean up. Does start to mop them away. As Tarek's gone. That's 2 frags found.
Still standing, only 6 HP, Simple domes 1, and Breezy trying to find the trades. He gets a second with a fadeaway shot. A little bit of luck going a long way. The boost over the top, though, trying to set up the Ukrainian, and he's going to find the shot as well. Give them that little bit of extra space. Another connected as well. And leaves just Breezy on the side. This is so clinical from s1mple. 4 kills, the 5th stolen. The Thief of Guardian will ruin the ace, but damn is this man on fire.
You're going to try and exploit long. That's a position NaVi have left open. Now they have Flamey and CT watching for this wrap round, but it's all about timing here. And the timing for Guardian is now or never. Brolin going around the corner, and he's found that kill as well. Electronic gets spotted backing up into the site, and s1mple's got to do something here. Holds the line with 1, doubling in it with the deagle, and s1mple just won't stop. 3-on-1. Surely this is the round NaVi can close out. Not another clutch for Fnatic, I hope.
Well, it's JW. He's in the negatives right now, and he's got to try and have a positive outlook on this whole situation. Now he breaks even with that kill. They haven't forced any rotations of NaVi away. They're going to be walking into this 3-man stack. They're trying to close the gap, trying to get these SMGs up close, but the crossfires are looking too strong right now, and it's feeling a little too easy for s1mple. JW, well, he does get 1. He's been dinked in the process, brought down low, just misses the timing onto Boomich, and s1mple already on position. The round goes the way of NaVi, and it takes 4 from s1mple to get it done.
Yes.
Top in the charts right now over on the NaVi side, and actually throw it.
He's just got that wrap in, but he's going to get taken down. Crossfire from the site and balcony now. NaVi need to come up short side. s1mple putting pressure in the backline. They've got the kills. They've got the entries on A. Kims even falling in the library and read like a book. NaVi have this A site under lock and key.
Flusher and Golden left up. We touched upon how these economic woes are present on either side. The save is more than justifiable, but not when s1mple is out in full force. 4 kills there. Anyway, and now s1mple left alone, down to the 1v2, spots the man back at ramp, knows that JW is still around towards these double doors, and s1mple backed into a corner, but you've caged the beast, and that's when the beast tears you apart. The 7th round on the board for NaVi, and they take it split right down the middle at the end of the first half. Oh, this is...
For him to fight out of the corner, they know he's there, nearly line it up for him. KDN does manage to pull 1 back, but at this point, 6 seconds. Bomb not down. He can actually potentially win out the round. Goes for the quick shot instead. Had a swung even a little bit. Might have been able to catch off the planter instead. s1mple on the boost towards CT. Krieg in hand. Don't actually leave him up there alone. They play 2 together at New Box, and KDN is struggling to get an opening. This whole round, he's been firing shots and has not found a kill yet.
I'm amazed that he's even alive. I take that back.
He's got 2 kills, excuse me, but none of the important ones. None of the ones on the wrap. He had them in the mid site, but bomb already down. He can't find these ones on the retake. You're right.
Oh, he was so close, but he's not going to defuse this. He has got no kit, and he should be running away. I think at that point, you've got to prioritize holding towards B, and they continue to get more aggressive. Not even smoking banana, because they know that their opponent's ill-equipped, so s1mple will just take the jewels, spray him down with an AK. NaVi playing to their advantages. Great awareness there. They stay focused on the game. Guardian now moving towards Arch, as he often does with that AWP. And there are some smokes to be set up by Heroic.
s1mple, good position. Catch that X tag on the way by. Flamey can peek off of that confidently. And just to note, that is the bomb. So this looks to be done.
Oh my God.
s1mple. That'll make him happy. That'll certainly put the icing on it for him. What a way. Even when he's not playing audaciously, he still gets a knife. That's gifted. That's great.
Finishes with style after all. That was a very dumb. Maybe it's too little too late. There's a man advantage for Vitality as they move into the remaining 2 players on the A bomb side. Well, that's quite an answer to a HE grenade. Electronic being smashed. Now s1mple 1 versus 2. Maybe he can do this. He has no idea where RPK is. Pulls out a smoke for a second, but he is position unknown. He has that to his advantage. He doesn't know where s1mple is either, but he has some ideas. Now, s1mple could be in the pit, could be in graveyard, could be on the site. Now, s1mple has all the information as RPK will use the smoke to clear out 1 half, but look at the time on the clock. 7 seconds to plant a bomb. s1mple goes up top. RPK has the gun out. He saw him. But they will hold on for now, NaVi. The Krieg collected. Only the 3rd round for NaVi.
s1mple finally showing up with some impact on this map. Gets the 3K in that round to get himself.
That bomb, though, has just been dropped. 19 seconds to rescue it, and Boomic has the bomb now, and now the bomb is lost once again, and s1mple surely doesn't have time to do this 1 versus 1. Breeze drops the smoke, but he can't pull out a gun in time. I think he headshot s1mple, but it wasn't enough. 10 rounds now for NaVi. Really going down to the wire, but they are on the right side of that W.
s1mple the savior.